All right, let's go. What up? What is up? Let's go ahead and check this stream, see how everything looking. Let me see here. Hopefully YouTube doesn't have that issue that played yesterday. What's going on, though? We in here. Hope y'all doing well. I'm not going to stream super long for this. Definitely just want to get a few points across, and I'll be back first thing Monday. Sound good? So let me go ahead and say what's up to the chat. What up, John? What up, Overdone? What up, Nova? Sherzad. We got Taryn. What's up? And I think that's all in the chat so far. We got Hurricane. What's up? Yeah, Mark. Yo, yo. All right. So you guys can hear me loud and clear, which is good. Which is great. What up, Sean? So, we may change, people. Or a select few of us. We may change. Muck around. We need to keep this same energy for everything we don't like in this gaming world. Good morning, bro. Good morning to you. What's up, Copy? What's going on? So, you already know, man, last week I had probably the most frustrating week with PlayStation as a whole. I'm not even just talking about with the company as a whole. I'm talking about with the community as well. I had dudes literally coming out my throat over whether it be the Austin Evans thing or whether it just be my views looking at a few things going forward. And now, of course, we had the whole Horizon thing on top of it, and my comments that I made prior going, in the future came back in, full-fledged at that point. I told you guys before that dudes are too busy focusing on the opposite side. They're not focusing on what's happening in their own house. I said this in a live stream, which ended up being a rant. And while I was speaking my mind, letting everybody know how I felt, I just literally had this little voice in my head saying, you know what? Just wait for the perfect opportunity to further go back on this. And here we are. We're now here. As you guys already know, Horizon Forbidden West, we were promised a PS5 upgrade for free when the game was first shown and it was first revealed to be cross-gen for the PS4. Jim Ryan stated that it was going to be that way to begin with. Hold on. 1 second. Don't tell me YouTube's doing that thing. It looks like YouTube's doing that thing. Uh-oh. So this actually was a thing yesterday. The whole thing with the stream looking at right now. I'm looking at buffering. So, hold on. Alright, so what I'm going to do... Be right back. I'll probably relaunch this stream. I'll just relaunch it. Yeah, it's not you guys. This is YouTube. Unless there's something I can personally do about it. I'm not sure. It says YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What do you mean it's not really... Wait, what? Buffering. I don't get it. Let me refresh this real quick. I'm still getting that still. Okay. It's buffering slightly for me, but I dropped the stream quality and it's been fine. Okay. Maybe if you drop the stream quality, I guess, maybe I'll fix it. Just drop it low. That's fine. Well, I'm streaming at 4K or 1440 here, but just drop the quality and it'll be fine. This is not going to be a long stream anyway, so it'll buffer and fix itself. For those of you that might watch this later, we'll just come back to it. But anyway, what was I saying? Going back to the PlayStation community, going back to what happened, and dudes, how dudes been acting, especially with me. It's been very territorial lately. I'm telling you right now, it's been very tribalistic. Whenever I have a disagreement with PlayStation, whenever I have a small little thing on my mind, I speak up. I have these dudes sitting there going, oh, you don't trust Sony? Oh, you don't trust this and the third. It's not that I don't trust Sony. It's just basic. It's just me being basic, using basics here, talking about stuff. And it's using basic principles. Now, when we're going back on the whole Horizon thing, some people might say, well, just $10. Wasn't that big of a deal. Well, if that was the case, if it's not that big of a deal, and we should be giving passes for Sean Layden, or not Sean Layden, but for Jim Ryan and all that, then let's go back to what he said prior. He's already been on record numerous times. He even told us flat out to our faces that we were going to get a free upgrade for this game on PS4 to PS5. And that's because he can't guarantee you a PS5. This is why I've been reiterating to you guys numerous times, right? Now, let's go even further to what Jim Ryan said prior as well. And this goes back to exclusives by itself. Let's talk about Spider-Man Miles Morales. Wasn't Spider-Man Miles Morales hyped up to be an exclusive to PS5 only? And yet, he lied to us, flipped it on us, and that game ended up going to PS4 as well. It's just basics right here, man. When you call out the basic stuff, it's not me hating on anything. It's just me holding them accountable and holding them to their word. So when I say this type of stuff, again, it comes back to this. The problem is, though, it's like dudes are afraid to call out the most small stuff. I don't know what to say anymore. I really don't. Maybe it's because I've gotten older, I've gotten wiser. Maybe that's just me changing as a man, as I've grown up on this platform. But I don't know what to really say about how people act on the internet anymore. I just really don't. There's really no guarantee as well as to what's going to happen in the future. Shout out to Viper. What's up, brother? Congrats on the promotion again, man. Congrats. This man, Meds, who's the oldest dude in here, saying, look at this old dude. You wish, contrary to popular opinion, like a fine wine, I'm aging gracefully there, Medina. What's up, brother? It's the management that's causing trust issues. And, you know, that's a good point. That's a good point. I made this point on a podcast yesterday. I was on Game On Daily, and I think we all need to pretty much ask this question. I think, or really, we should all make the statement. Jim Ryan is not a guy who is good with us, the community. He's not a good public speaker. If anybody should be doing the public speaking, it should be Herman Holtz. Herman Holtz should be handling all the updates. He should be handling all the public speaking, all the, you know, just getting the message across. Jim Ryan doesn't know what he's saying half the time. And on top of all that, we know damn well Jim Ryan is not really a diehard gamer when it comes to the industry as it is. Sure, he loves games, sure, but I wouldn't say he's like a legit, serious, diehard gamer. He doesn't strike me as that. He strikes me as more of a businessman. And that's no shade to him, towards him or anything of that nature. You can say that about, you can say that about Sean Layton. Sean Layton was legit a gamer. We knew how Sean Layton was going to go about things. Sean Layton knows how to talk to us because he is one of us. He's a diehard gamer. You see what I'm saying? Andrew House is another one. Adam Boyes was another. Jack Tritton was the testament of a gamer who just happened to be super old, but the dude literally spoke for us. So that's what I'm saying to you guys. The dude just not really a public speaker. He's not really that type of guy. Sure, he's going to lead to a lot of different things with PlayStation, like I told you guys prior. That change is going to happen, but he's just not really a public speaker. And when we go back to that topic that I said before, change. Remember, I told you, change is upon us. A lot of things are going to be happening. They're going to do a lot of stuff that you don't want. And it's up to you to determine whether or not we're in the right path or not. A lot of dudes are like, oh, I'm not worried about that. Sony made this amount of money in financial reports. This is where I'm lost with people in this particular, this is where I'm lost with people in this community at times. I really am. I don't know why we're talking about Sony's financials anymore, especially when Sony is literally out of the red. They have been out of the red since the beginning of the PlayStation 4, and they have been smooth sailing ever since. Money has never been an issue for the PlayStation since. The brand has done great. Sony Pictures has done great, everything. And yet everybody brings up this excuse that, oh, they're bringing in this amount of profit, as if we're getting a single penny of this profits. Us talking about the profits is not going to do anything. Us being complacent and saying, hey, look, you know what? Yeah, you lied. You know what? I'll pay the $80. I pay the $300 collector's editions to get both these copies, even though you told me flat out to my face, I'm going to get this for free. Yeah, sure. I'll pay for all that, even though, you guys are doing well in revenue. Let me help with that. That doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. I don't know what's going on at this point. I really don't. I would expect people to really demand better going forward. I really will. And the reason why, again, when you just look what was accomplished in 24 hours. Imagine what more can be accomplished if you actually spoke up, like really spoke up. Think about that for a second. Just really think about that. We said this about Xbox dudes, right? We said this about Xbox last gen. Xbox last gen was probably one of the worst gens of all time for the Xbox. Going into this generation has been a big turnaround. Sure, it started off kind of similar, right? But the feedback definitely got to them, and they've revamped their entire service. They've revamped their entire platform, and now it's completely, centered around a service. But if you think about it and you look at it, Xbox has been received very well compared to it was last gen. It's a big update. Look at PlayStation now. From PlayStation 4, we had nothing but good praise. PS5, we had a bunch of praise in the beginning, right? And we still do. We have praise in the PS5. But there's been hiccups here and there. And that's mostly due to messaging. That's mostly due to stuff that we should have naturally not being there. I said this when we were talking about upgrades for the PS5. Natural upgrades, natural progression, where we're able to use stuff like this naturally in games, instead of us having to pay $10 extra just to have haptics when that's already built into the system. See what I'm saying? Stuff like that should have already been built into the system. It's already built in. All it requires is an update. And to those you saying no, it doesn't, think about it. All the games that you buy for PS5, it comes with an update that patches that stuff in. That stuff could already been there. So I'm trying to tell you guys, y'all act like stuff it can't be changed. Y'all act like, oh, we're good with what we got. It's like, no, we're not. We can have so much more and go even further. But I don't know what to say anymore. I just don't. I really don't, man. What's up, Royal? Shout out to Royal, man. Shout out to Royal. What's up, Dave? What's going on? It's been a while. Oh, I know, Briar. I saw it. If that resistance gameplay is shown, if they show resistance, hey, man, to all the dudes that came out my neck saying that Big Cloud was lying, even though I was calling out basics, and I did the best breakdown out there. Just know that, man. This guy. I'm gonna be smiling from ear to ear when we stream this on Thursday. We see it happen. That's for damn sure. I'm looking forward to seeing what's up. So we're gonna see what's up. Hopefully it's there. But the community as a whole, man, you already know. I'm not leaving anytime soon, right? PlayStation is where I'm at. That's the brand I decided to switch this channel directly to, because that seems to be the only brand I have more excitement for, right? When we were talking about Xbox, I was never satisfied. I was never happy. I was never excited, right? I just never was. And when we talk about Nintendo, I hardly talked about Nintendo. So the fact that, it's just like you can't criticize, or you can't even criticize a small thing without being looked at as like an Xbot or a traitor. I got called an Xbot recently, and I'm still confused by what the hell they were going on about this. There's like Big Cloud's an Xbot in disguise. Imagine me being an Xbot who plays 5 times more PlayStation games than you. These dudes who say this, by the way, who is on record for having more platinums than 90% of the content creators you guys see through damage control for PlayStation. Imagine that. I'm just saying, man, dudes tried the most to try and play victim for this platform. They really do. It needs to stop, man. It really needs to stop. It ain't that deep. It really ain't that deep. We should all be excited going into the show. Granted, I am. I know you guys are. So, I don't know, man. Let's see. Hold on. Going back to the chat. Exactly, Si. You can play whatever you want. You can absolutely play whatever you want. But I don't know, man. It just feels like PlayStation dudes have kind of lost their backbone. Exactly, bro. You already know. I stuck by PlayStation. I've always been like that, bro. Always. What's up, Nathaniel? The only brands I care for are PlayStation, Nintendo. Nothing else caters my attention. Yeah, or catches my attention. Sorry. But yeah, it's the same thing, man. It's like I don't know what else to really say about the internet. Like even going as far as to the whole Austin Evans thing. I mean, granted, even if Austin Evans was misinformed, right? Let's say he put out some misinformation. Let's say he wasn't true, or he didn't, or You know, because some people actually responded to it and was like, yo, he was actually telling the truth when we were talking about this yesterday. Again, we don't know the internal temperatures, right? That's what I'm waiting for. But let's go to that for a second. Even if Austin Evans was false on a lot of stuff he said, I'm just throwing it out there, no one deserves to be hidden. Nobody deserves like death threats or their families, you know, being attacked. None of that stuff. Nobody. So at what point, are we gonna like this, like have the line not be crossed and know where we stand as a whole as PlayStation gamers? See what I'm saying? At what point are we gonna be that literally that symbol of change, that symbol of, yo, that right there is not okay. This is where we stand. This is what separate us, right? The biggest thing that we came into with the whole PlayStation versus Xbox thing, especially last gen, was that, oh, Xbox gamers are the most psychotic. Last week, I saw something I didn't want to see. I saw a lot of PlayStation gamers being the exact opposite of what they said they were going into last gen. Last gen, I had PlayStation gamers saying we're the most sane gamers. Xbox dudes are crazy, right? Remember all that stuff? Y'all remember the videos? Come on. Y'all know exactly where I'm going with this. I've seen more dudes flipping, throwing the most ridiculous stuff out there, being territorial, the whole 9 yards over one dude's opinion on a piece of plastic. And notice what I just said. I said piece of plastic. I'm a PlayStation gamer and I'm calling it a piece of plastic because it is a piece of plastic. That's it. It's a console that's supposed to give us entertainment. That goes for all platforms. No one should be worshiping any piece of plastic on this YouTube scene. Nobody. Both these platforms, or actually all three of these platforms, are going to have those days where it's good, bad, and ugly. It's that simple. And it's up to us to call that stuff out and be honest with ourselves and be honest with our community. That's the only way we're going to get change and get consistency. The thing is, people are afraid to have consistency. People will rather just chase clout. People will rather chase, the trends. People will rather just be sheep and go with the flock instead of actually thinking for themselves for a second on what happens. That's the mentality that we're in right now. That's the mindset we're in 2022, or going into 2022. Sorry. And that really needs to die. And I'm not just talking about on PlayStation. It needs to die on Xbox. It needs to die on Nintendo as well. No console platform is perfect. None. They all have their faults. They have their positives and they have their negatives. What is Sony's positives? They've always had the insane immersive games. But I'd be damned if I sit here and say Sony has everything perfect when it comes to just basic stuff, because they don't. They really don't. Shout out to Viper with the 10. Says, keep doing your thing, my dude. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate you. And that's true. It is like a mob mentality, ain't it? It really is. It's like, oh, what you say about PlayStation? All right, I want you to come through type of thing. It's like this debate me bro mentality over plastic. And I don't get where that came from. I really don't get where it came from. Beforehand, we used to be able to have conversation. That's the thing that's scaring me right now. If I remember last year when I really started to talk, and y'all come on, y'all can check my receipts when I really used to do fanboy console war videos, right? Last gen, I used to have conversation with all you guys. I used to be like, yo, damn, why come Xbox dudes can't have these like crazy deep conversations where we're just talking about the box, right? We were talking about stuff that we want, and without people getting upset. And yet, look at us now. We can't even have that conversation in 2021. I mean, I get that we've been spoiled with the PlayStation 4. I get that we were spoiled with that console. I've said this on Moochie's show. Shout out to Moochie in the chat. But we've been spoiled. I agree. We have been. But that's no excuse for us to not be able to call out basic stuff that we want. That's no excuse for us to sit here and attack somebody for asking for something simple. Let's say to the damn menu on the PS5. It's funny. I saw dudes legit get roasted because they had an opinion on the PlayStation 5's menu where they can't get to the power button. Because you guys know on the PS4, you just press the button and it says power off. I saw dudes get roasted because they had an opinion on that, saying that it was a little too extra on the PS5. Okay. Am I gonna get upset about that? No. Do I agree that there should be some hotkeys in the PS5 or hot shortcuts? They definitely should have that. Definitely should have that, or at least make it more different for everybody else. But of course, if I say that, people are gonna go, "Oh, you're asking for petty stuff." No, that's basic stuff, basics. But again, that's just how people are on the internet, and I've grown to accept it. I've grown accustomed to it at this point. This is why I do, my thing on the side here. I hardly even interact with people anymore. I just don't. It's just not worth it. It's really not. Everything I see nowadays, especially going across different platforms, it's like literally I see the same copy and paste content. Now, what do I mean by copy and paste content? It's literally we're all doing the exact same thing. We have PlayStation channels, and we don't even talk about PlayStation. We talk about Xbox. So how are we PlayStation channels? You ain't think about that, did you? What's up, Dawn? What's up, Jackknife? What's up, Ice Queen? People are turning to cults for comfort. That's true. It's showing. It's really showing. So I can't have a different opinion. I just can't do it. I'm like, bro, stop. Stop. That ain't what it's about, man. That ain't what it's about. We should be able to have grown-up conversations regardless of a platform. Like, let's say hypothetically. Let's just say hypothetical. I'm not giving no hints or anything, right? But let's just say hypothetically I had Austin Nevis come through this channel right now. Hypothetically. And we were talking about the whole PS5 situation, right? Do you think I'm going to sit here and drill this guy and argue with him over a piece of plastic? Or do you think I'm going to have a grown-up conversation with him about his opinion on why he came to that decision and talk about the box? Which I think is going to be the outcome for someone like me. I actually didn't buy it. I didn't buy it, Eddie. I didn't buy it. It was sold out. It was sold out. Record time. I was this close. This close from getting it. I was that close. So, I'm just getting the basic. I'm not buying the digital or nothing like that. I'll just get the basic. So, I might just buy the PS4 version and have it get both. Jackknife said grown-up conversation. Who else? What you guys think? It's going to be a grown-up conversation or is it going to be me coming at him? It's going to be a grown-up conversation. I don't see... The reason why I would say it would be a grown-up conversation is because we need more of those out here. I don't see no more grown-up conversations. I just see everybody so territorial. Look at me. Let's talk about plastic. Yeah, PlayStation's better. Xbox sucks. Xbox is better. PlayStation... That's all I see nowadays. I refuse to have these conversations anymore. They're dumb. They're played out. They're boring to me. They're frustrating. It's not the same anymore. It used to be fun. Don't get me wrong. It used to be fun. I used to have fun with y'all when I did this. I used to have so much fun. I used to always be like, yo, guys, I got some ideas for a video. And I would put out some like funny, like meme type of video for, just Xbox slander, right? I used to do a lot of crazy stuff always be like, yo, for guys, this platform. It's just not the same anymore. It's not. Dudes putting their lives into this type of stuff, and they get triggered like crazy. I never seen nobody get like, I never seen it get to the point where people are getting doxxed over consoles. That's wild, man. That's wild. It's the chat. Says the chat you should be worried about? Nah, see, that's the thing. It shouldn't even be that. I shouldn't have to worry about the chat. I shouldn't have to worry about all that stuff. I mean, granted, you have an opinion about somebody, sure, you can voice your opinion, speak your mind, right? But it shouldn't be like, oh, somebody comes on here and it's like this negative vibe immediately. Nah. We let somebody on a platform, it should be a welcoming vibe, at least to speak your mind and talk about something. The only time I would say that I ever like agree when something needs to be a negative vibe is when somebody is legit negative. Like, for example, let's say I had Omarosa on this damn show. That's right there. Y'all can hate all you want. I don't give a damn. That ain't never going to happen. But I'm just saying, if I ever had Omarosa, somebody like that who has that type of energy, then I expect that type of energy to be reflected into the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. I'm just saying, man. I agree, Abu, dude. I agree. I know, Don. I know. Came a long way with this channel. A long way. I'm going to continue to strive, man. I'm going to continue to strive for excellence. But I already saw the cutthroat nature of PlayStation dudes. And I ain't going to lie. That right there hurts. That hurts. That hurts me personally. Because you already know I've been the most loyal PlayStation dude there is. Not just for PlayStation, but I'm talking about the community as well as a whole. I stuck with PlayStation. I told her how it was. Y'all feel me? And it's like, oh, you don't want to hate on Xbox, so now you're not a PlayStation dude. I'm like, wow. We jumped to this point. That's bad, Jack. Hold on. Let me get you, Jack. I got you. What's up, Jack Move? Shout out to Jack Move. But real talk, though, it's like we have voices, man. We need to use them. Us being on Twitter all day slandering Xbox or doing YouTube videos slandering Xbox, that's not doing anything for PlayStation. If anything, you're telling PlayStation that what they're doing is fine. You have no issues for it, and they're just going to continue to go down the ropes, the similar tropes that you guys don't want to see. It's going to be nonstop. I've seen, like, it's funny. This whole time with everything going around, especially Austin Evans, nobody's been paying attention to that report that we talked about a while ago with Nathan Drake Collection. Nathan Drake Collection came back up, people. It's going to PC. All this stuff's going on over their heads. They're not looking at what's changing around them. They're too busy looking at the competition. They're not even looking at the house. The house is shifting. It's like that movie, damn, what's that, 13 Ghosts. The damn house is shifting around behind you, and dudes don't even notice it. Nonstop. Dudes don't want to pay attention, man. It's crazy. Is that what y'all calling yourselves? Y'all calling yourselves the Pegasus Nation? Oh my God. That is cringe. I mean, you're better off calling yourself Stallionaires. Even though that's from damn Real Enchant. I'm saying, that's a Pegasus Nation? Who the hell made that shit up? Ugh. Now you kind of scared me away with that one. What's up, Sojo? What's going on? Get E-Rock X on the show. That would be negative. Oh no. No, you trying to go for blood. I saw you, Jackknife. We ain't doing that. People need to stop caring about what people say online. Say what you feel. And that's true too. That is true. That is true. How could people actually be on Twitter all day? Don't they have anything else to do? I mean, you'd be surprised. Literally, you'd be surprised. Dudes are on Twitter like Twitter is a game. Like, I'm talking, you'll see tweets at 5 a.m. slandering Xbox. No way. Puerto Rock did not make up no Pegasus joke. He did not. I'm going to hit him up. We're going to talk about this. That is terrible. Nah, man. No. See? I'm going to have to Puerto Rock up. We ain't going for that. That's a no-no. No. I'll say. That sounds like something else. I don't think Puerto Rock said that. That's somebody else. I don't believe that. So I wonder how Sony will refund those who already bought the $80 version. More than likely, they'll just get a $10. They'll just get a $10. They'll get a message from Sony saying, "Hey, we refunded you," because they did that for me before. I bought the basic I bought the basic Uncharted 4 version of the game, and then it didn't show like the next day, because I was going to check my games or whatnot to see what was waiting. It didn't show Uncharted 4, so I bought it again. I thought it was a glitch or something. And then, like, when the game was officially, like, updated for the store, they pretty much gave me my money back completely. And they was like, hey, we're doing this because we had a glitch and type of thing. So it'll be just like that. They'll put it to your wallet. It'll be like a $10 add to your wallet. That's how they'll do it. You know, Cryptos on some real. I'm at that point too, and that's another thing with PlayStation, bro. Nah, see, okay, what is this damn conspiracy? Who invented the damn Pegasus? Who invented it? I saw somebody put Cove, somebody put Porter Rock, somebody put damn Bari. Who invented the damn Pegasus term? Either way, that don't stick. I don't like that. I don't like that. That can't stick. That don't stick no more, bro. That don't stick. It don't stick. I'm sorry. I just don't. Yeah, you'll get your $10 back since they canceled that entire requirement. So you'll get that back. It's crazy how Loctite Sony is by not having anything from their show leaking all summer. Technically, they already leaked the show. This show that we're going to see on Thursday was already leaked. It was leaked 2 months ago because it was supposed to happen 2 months ago. So they used this show to kind of erase the negative of Horizon because they already planned this. This was already planned. It's like, hey, guys, Horizon, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to charge them. So we need to have this to cover it up. And that's literally what they tried to do, but the community spoke up. There were people who were complacent and acting like, oh, who cares about PS4 users? And I'm like, who cares about PS4 users? It's like, yeah, PS4 users need to go, we need to get rid of them. Even though you were in their shoes to begin with at the beginning of the gen, there's no guarantee that you can get a PS5. So you want them to kill out the PS4 gen for PS5, even though they can't guarantee you a PS5. That's why they're doing refinements in the model now with the newer one with the cheaper heatsink. They're doing that to get them on the shelves. But again, they can't even guarantee you those models. So I don't know why people had this mindset like, oh, PS4 needs to die. PS4, they already confirmed that PS4 was going to live to 2023. So this mentality like, oh, who cares about them, leave them behind is pointless. It's going to continue. It's not going to go away. Oh, it's called Tamara. I think it's called Tamara. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it's Tamara. All I need is factions too, and now I'll be straight. I'm good on factions. I don't need to see factions. I'm done. I don't need to see it personally. I want to see something new. I personally want to see something new at this point in time. Hell, I mean, it's bad enough for getting a remake of the first one. And who asked for a remake of Last of Us 1, people? Did you ask for one? I didn't. But you know why you're getting a remake of Last of Us 1? Because it sells. And you'll buy it. This is why sales. This is why I always bring up sales in that type of degree when people bring up Last of Us. They're remaking it because they'll sell. That's the only reason why you're getting it. It's going to sell. Lou Waffle leaked the show to him. He's trolling, right? Yes, he is definitely trolling. It's funny how a lot of people don't even know who Lou Waffle is. They haven't pieced that together. Shout out to Craig. You don't know who Lou Waffle is? Think about it. Come on, think about it. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. Used to be a panelist on RGT. There you go. That's Lou Waffle. Seem to forget we're still in a pandemic. Yeah, bro, exactly. PS4 is not going to get killed off because you want to push you want your ego stroked for these damn games. These damn games are going to go everywhere. They're going to have to be where they are. They're not going to kill PS4 off because you want them only on PS5. And granted, we're just starting the gen. When has they ever done this? Sony's never done that. Last of Us remake will make you lose. Come on, Jack. We played it already, bro. Don't make me ask you to pull up, man. I mean, we can talk about this all day. Come on, man, dog. You don't need the Jack. Last of Us 1, we already played it, bro. What can they possibly add? I mean, aside from it being like Last of Us 2 controls, that's about it. I don't know. What can you possibly add to Last of Us 2 or Last of Us 1? I don't get it. Like, unless they do some crazy overhaul, like they really like add more brush to the world, maybe, and do things of that nature, maybe it can add more aesthetics. But I don't see what you can really do a Last of Us 1 remake unless you're doing Abby scenes, which I'm gonna call that force if I see that. I'm saying. It says Game Over. You said you pissed her from last week. What do you mean? What about last week? Need you to reiterate, or need you to be a little bit more specific. I don't know what are you talking about? I'm done with that, Fred. Oh, I'm done, bro. I'm done with it, man. Yeah, people think I'm joking. I'm done with it at this point. I'll see what Last of Us 1 remake has in store. I'm not, I already know what director's cut for Last of Us 2 is possibly going to happen. I'm not eager for that one. I'm just not. I'll skip on that one. What game you want to see next Thursday? Spider-Man. I want to see that. What's up, Dave? Exactly. They supported the consoles for years. Look at PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 didn't end to 2012. So this is nothing new here. Sony supports their hardware. They always have been. They always have. They always will. Again, this dude's not accepted. Man, I got a lot of love on that tweet, man. Especially when dudes who came out my neck. He said boohoo Joel. It has nothing to do with Joel. Why does everybody bring that up? It has nothing to do with Joel. It really has none. It's just the way that story is. I didn't. It felt rushed. It felt just like I get what they were trying to do, but it just felt rushed in certain scenes. Felt rushed. Ready to get a Bloodborne remake. Yes, so you speaking my language. Bloodborne remake, that's been talked about for a while. I would love to see that at the show, aside from Spider-Man. That would be good for me. Perfectly good for me. Factions is needed, in my honest opinion. No third-person shooter or any multiplayer games on. If you like it, man. If you want it, I mean, sure. I was good in Factions. I never had an issue with Factions. I was good at it. I just I'm not really eager to play Factions. You know what I mean? I want to play something else. I want to play like the newer games because it feels like it really does feel like I've been playing Last of Us. It feels like I've been playing the Uncharted or God of War. Like I've already played them, even though I'm hyped for God of War and like Horizon and whatnot. It feels like I've already been playing those for a while now. You see what I'm saying? It's like I want to play something new. I just want to see a new IP or something. So I really want to see. Yeah, I don't really need the Last of Us 1 remake. I'm not really eager for it. Ape Escape would be fire. Jack 4 would be dope. I want Sly Cooper 5. That's what I want to see. What's up, Blackbeard? Rather get a new IP or Sly 5. Yeah, Sly 5. Twisted Metal, yeah. Twisted Metal's another one. Blue Point been hinting to Resistance remake and Metal Gear Solid. I know. Hey, I know. I've been covering it. Check my videos. I've been covering it, man. I had dudes saying, there's no way. You don't know what he's talking about. I'm like, okay. Basics. It's basics. There's no way a studio is going to sit here and remind you about all the guns, all the creatures, all the locations, all the gear, etc., and not bring the franchise back. Same thing goes with Sunset Overdrive. Look at Sunset Overdrive. They did it with Sunset Overdrive, and then they brought back the original Twitter account for Sunset Overdrive, started tweeting that around. Then if we want to go back to other reports, Alan Wake, you remember that video? Alan Wake was leaked for PS5, which, no surprise. Good remake, or is it a remake or a remaster? Either way, it's a good game. It's a good game. It's going to be on both. I saw some Xbox dudes kind of conflicted on it. If I have any Xbox dudes here, don't be. If the game does well sales-wise, you'll get a sequel. A lot of you guys want a sequel, so if it does well on PS4, or I'm sorry, PS5 and Xbox, you got your sequel. So I ain't worried about it. What's up, Ari? I tell you what I am worried about, though. Well, not worried about it. I tell you what I want, though. Dead Space remake, baby. Woo! I feel like a kid again watching that. That joint looked, woo! That's how you do a remake, man. That's literally old school. That's going back to the roots. I loved what I saw. I can't wait to play that. Now, if only we can get Capcom versus SNK 2 remake. If only we can get Bloody Roar remade. Dino Crisis. Siphon Filter. SOCOM. This gen looking pretty good. I'm saying. I want God of War, Siphon Filter, Bloodborne from Bluepoint. Kojima, Metal Gear, New Resistance, new IP, first person. Oh, you want Kojima to make? Oh, new. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that'd be cool. It kind of looked good, but it's kind of falling off for me, personally. It's falling off. Not really that hype for Kenna. It looks good though. I might get it regardless though. Stream it or something. We might do it. Gaming Nature says. Oh wait, he's talking to you. Y'all talking about Abby's redemption arc? Oh Lord. Anyway, moving away from that. Let me move away from that. What do you guys expect for Thursday? And by the way, do you have any questions for Tuesday? It's a pretty packed week for your boy. Your boy's got a lot of content I'm dropping. Aside from videos, we got Tuesday's show, our interview with Becker Pruitt. We got Thursday, which is the PlayStation show. Friday, we got RGT. I'm dropping videos in between all this. So what you guys got on your minds, man? What you guys think? Been over a year, dude. And here, still crying about Last of Us 2. I like how you came in here mad late and literally made an assumption when you don't know a damn thing what you're talking about. No, ain't nobody crying about anything. We're joking here. Jesus Christ. Complacency. Ugh. Let it die. He says Sony loves the gamers after all. I wouldn't go that far, Chief. They definitely did the right decision on that one, though. They made the right call. That damn heat came back to him. He said an update on GTA 5 for Thursday. What do you expect from GTA 5? I don't expect nothing from GTA 5, man. Aside from load times. I don't think they're going to redo it. Like, remake it. So, I don't know, man. I ain't got my hopes up for no GTA 5. I really want to see GTA 6 at this point. Don't really care for GTA 5, personally. Whatever blooper team is supposedly making Silent Hill. Blooper team? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that for a while. I haven't heard anything about that. Blue Box Game Studio, whatever that game is, they went silent. They went silent or whatever the hell they're doing. They did say that the prologue was going to be like a separate game with trophies. Let that sink in. The prologue that they're working on for this game is a separate game with trophies. Yeah. So take that as you will for that game, whatever that studio's working on. I hope they do justice to San Andreas. From what I saw with San Andreas and Vice City, they're just doing remasters, so it's more likely going to have updated controls, if anything. They're not doing a remake. If they do a remaster with a legit fix and everything, that'd be dope. I'll be all over that before I touch a GTA 5 because San Andreas is one of my all-time favorites. Same thing goes for Hell, same goes for Vice City. And if anything, the reason why I don't think they are gonna remake those anyway is because of the licensing for those songs. You guys remember the songs? There's a lot of crazy songs, and the soundtrack for both those games is pretty extensive. So I don't see really them blowing money just to get licenses for the songs again and everything and all that stuff. But they could. I mean, they got money to spend. They got money to burn. I mean, it's nothing for them. They could easily make their money tenfold back off of it anyway. So it wouldn't be a loss to them at all. It would be like just multiplying the cash at that point. Question for you. Do you think PlayStation needs a Major Nelson, some guy to speak for Sony to us? They kind of already have one. His name is Herman Holtz. I mentioned that earlier, that Herman Holtz should be in charge of communication with the consumers. Yeah, Jim Ryan's not good in terms of public speaking. I'm pretty sure he's good at interviews, but when it comes to speaking for us in interviews and like talking about value and all that stuff and what PlayStation's going to do, he doesn't come across natural, and a lot of the stuff that he says, he ends up contradicting himself, and it happens every time. It's not really a jab towards him or nothing. It's just basics from what we personally have seen. So that's where I've been. I would say Herman Holtz can easily be that guy to fill in the void. So yeah, that would be the thing. Easily. Oh man, it's up early for this one. Super early. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me adjust my microphone. Okay. Says so tanky. Yeah, those controls don't hold up going into the next gen. They're not gonna hold up. Sony has a communication issue. I think all can agree to that. Yeah, that's always been their issue at the start of this gen. It's their communication. No, I would want Sony to be more open with the community as well too, though, in terms of like shows, or not shows, but just like social media. I would like them to be more open and speak more. Sadly, they're not doing that as much. They're quiet. They keep a lot of stuff to the chest. I can't wait to see classic GTA trilogy getting remastered. Yeah, we'll see, man. I don't have my hopes up high for it. Hopefully, with GTA 5 controller and all of them games, because I played the PS4 version of the GT trilogy, the PS3 games, and it's aged horribly. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Are you still looking forward to Deathloop? Oh yeah, Deathloop looks good. Absolutely. Sony needs to talk more about Project Athea. That'd be cool to see. Sid Schumann is like Major Nelson. They have the same speech tone. Isn't it crazy that the last GTA released on PS3 and the next one might not release until PS6? Hey, man. Doji. Well, there. That joint is funny. Hope they don't show. I'm sorry, yeah. What's up, Callie? Hope they don't show 50 minutes of indies. More than likely, they won't show that many indies. You probably have a small section. There'll be rapid fire on the screen. And this collections is mass ball. Oh, you talking about the Aloy statue? Yeah, it's not a like 1-for-1 scale replica of Aloy. It's not properly sized. They made her super tiny. I don't know why they made her super tiny. She's actually, the mammoth was big, but from what we saw from her perspective in the game, it was pretty. It wasn't like that, right? It wasn't like a transformer what the damn thing is describing, unless that's like the end game boss maybe. You didn't think about that? Maybe that's like an in-game version of a boss. Because you guys remember the Spider-Man statue? The Spider-Man statue kind of had spoilers. It gave us, it gave away one big villain in the game, which was Doc Ock with the tentacles. So maybe that's a foreshadow. I don't really know, but yeah, it's not. It was oddly. It was definitely odd how they did that. Definitely odd. Hope they show Project Awakening on Thursday. I forgot about Project Awakening. Forgot about that. Hope they fix hard mission. Just add checkpoint on GTA San Andreas. Yeah. Shit for me, I remember that. Yeah, they do need to do that too. Fixed up. All you had to do was follow the damn train. Game is so good. The funny thing is too, though, if they do remake that, they have to get the original voice actor for CJ, right? And he's having bad. He has bad blood with Rockstar because they didn't pay him. So I don't know. It's not like EA, because EA has Gunnar Wright coming back for Dead Space, right? So yeah, it's different. It's a little different for them. He said Blockcast with Sid, and it was the worst place to. Really? That bad, huh? How like? I never heard it. I never listened to their show. What's up, Dewan? But I never listened to it. You said it was that bad. This man really wants me to come on merchandise. I'll definitely get to it on the merchandise, bro. I've been so busy with other stuff, growing the brand, getting stuff out here. That merchandise has been the last thing I've been focused on. Like we got sponsor, for God's sakes. We got 2 sponsors. I was like, yeah, we good for a minute, but yeah, I got you though. I gotta hit up an artist for it, for the merch and everything. Big Clout coming over from Indiana. Oh, he was live too? That man always live. Good God. I thought he didn't even stream on for Sundays. Or yeah, I didn't think he streams. Let me see here. He probably was. All right. Move all this out the way. Yeah, I think Unreal Engine 5 is going to be a game changer. Oh, it already is. Look at the Wukong Black Myth gameplay. Fire. Just fire. I'm already excited for PS5 and Series X games only when we get further into the gen. You think they'll show Need for Speed 2022? Nah. I don't think so. One of those sponsors better be Manscaped, Raid, Shadow Legends. Hey, yo, you know it's funny you mentioned that. They actually hit me up, Callie. Raid Shadow Legends. I shit you not. They hit me up about that. I didn't even reply to them on some real. I was like, dog, everybody's doing that promotion. They're like, hey, guys, check out this amazing game, Raid Shadow Legends. XYZ. I was like, bro, no. I was like, no. I couldn't do it. What's up, DJ? Oh, I'll get it. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you, Paradoxer. I got you. You'll get it. I promise you. You will get it. They pretty much do hear everybody up. I saw Joanna Jacek. She had bad sponsor from them. She was doing on Instagram, and I was sitting there going, Joanna, you don't even game. What the hell are you doing with this damn game? She's like, this game is amazing. I'm like, oh my God, stop it. So they were literally throwing bags at everybody just to advertise that game. It's wild to me. Everybody be getting the bag. Let's see. Do you think Capcom will show anything? We won't get anything Capcom related for a minute, I don't think. They're doing that show on Netflix. If you guys didn't see it, it's pretty good. It's like a new show, like a new series on Netflix. And what surprised me I was actually surprised by how well it came out, to be honest with you. It's pretty good. I don't know when season 2 is going to drop for it, but they're working on that type of stuff. They already did Resident Evil Village, so I'm not expecting anything new from Capcom in terms of like that for a while, unless it's Street Fighter. And I don't think Street Fighter is happening yet. Even COD YouTubers get sponsored by Raid Shadow. Exactly. I don't get it. I believe the first major game that comes out that has Unreal Engine 5 is the start of the next generation. Yeah, Wukong Black Myth is one. That's going to be one that has it. Project Athea, I think that's the name of the game that we saw with the girl who was flying in the demo. That's the name of it. I'm pretty sure that's Unreal Engine 5, if I got that mixed up or not. So, yeah, same thing as that. I can see it. I think PlayStation has big stuff to show. They've been quiet for a while. Oh yeah, but then again, that's Sony. They always be quiet. They keep a lot of stuff to their chest. It's just it's questionable. Definitely questionable. But speaking about Capcom. Did you hear the rumored Sony Japan studios stealing talent from Konami, and Schroeders? I did. They're working on a secret IP, supposedly something big. I'm not sure what it is, though. But yeah, supposedly big. Something pretty big. What is it, you might ask? Well, we'll find out. We just don't know. Wasn't Forspoken shown last year? Like a trailer for it? Or was it gameplay? I forgot about Forspoken. Forgot all about that game. Forspoken. One second here. I'm just checking something. Yep, just like I figured. So let me hit that dude up with this. Where's he at? Yeah. Sorry, I had to do a quick little, I had to do something first. Anyway. Watch it be Legend of Dragon. Or Dragoon. Ooh, I forgot about Legend of Dragoon. Street Fighter 6 development. It's some images on it. Yeah, it's not done yet, though, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's going to be a while for you to get anything for that. What do you think about Sony charging $10 for every new upgrade? I don't think they're going to do it for every well, actually, now you think about it, they kind of are now because they didn't make a promise for every other game. So, yeah. Hey, man. Like I said, there should have been a better system in play for natural upgrades for this. And dudes wanted to cap damage control and look like idiots. So, if they support that, man, they go, oh, it's fine. It's all about value. There's no value in charging you for an OG port. Or there's no value in charging you $10 more for a basic upgrade when it should be free. I'm just saying, man. I'll let those dudes die on that hill. I ain't even going to add any more to it. I really am not. I'm like, bro, dudes do the most to cap. It's I ain't even going to add any more to it. It's wild. Definitely the most. What's good, man? Just got my pre-order for Xbox Series X. Halo Edition. Nice. Very nice. Looking to give one away. Really? I know Blaze is trying to get his hands on one. Yeah, hit up Blaze. He's trying to get one. He's trying to get one for sure. As long as that pricing is, you know what I mean? If that price is on point, he got you. Hit up Blaze 4K. Yeah, hit him up. I don't know if you're in our server, hit him up, tag him. He'll get back with you. What was I about to say? Yeah, back to the chat. What PS5 games will get delayed to 2023? I don't think anything's getting delayed to 2023 unless it's something that's just going to get announced. Nothing's really coming out. Or nothing's going to get delayed to that far back. Perfect Dark, anyone? I want to see more. It should be fine. I got no, crazy, not worried about it. I like to see more Spyro the Dragon games. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. I was going to buy the PS5 version of Horizon for my PS5, but now I will get the PS4 version upgrade. Look at you, Christopher. You're getting value. See? Look at him. He got value. He got a PS4 version, and he got a free PS5 upgrade. Tell me that's not a sweet deal. You get all this. You get all the haptics, all the bells and whistles for the price of one. Ain't that awesome? In fact, it's not even $70. It's $60. Ain't that something? You save money. See, look at you. You got value. People don't understand that. What's up, Jesus? What's going on? That's facts. Focus is definitely back on the event. Have you seen that Marvel Shang-Chi film? I heard people are loving it. I heard it was received pretty well. It looked good. It looks good. I gotta see it. I wanted to see it in the Discord, but the thing is, they're forcing us to go to the theater, and I don't feel like going to no damn theater. Like when we were watching Spiral, the movie, the Saw movie, we streamed that in the Discord, y'all. We literally bought it. Like it was like we bought the film, we like rented it. It was like dope quality, the whole 9 yards, and we were able to watch that in the Discord. I wanted that to be a staple personally. I'm like, bro, who cares about the movie theaters? Seriously, who cares about it? There should be an option for us to play, like, watch them in the server or something. I'd rather have that. I don't want to sit in no damn movie theater. So GTX 6 confirmed. Ugh. That's what it should have been in the first place. Yep. What happened to Project Awakening? I need the game. If anything, that game probably got pushed back because of the pandemic and developers not being able to work on it. Because I don't think we're gonna hear anything on Project Awakening for any time soon until we get the world back on normal or back to normal. Love for Sony to go retro, maybe do SmackDown 98. Well, if you want SmackDown 98 or you want like old school wrestling games or you want just proper wrestling games at this point, keep your eyes open for Ukes because Ukes is partnered with AEW and they're making AEW's game. So that game is going to be fire from Ukes. I can't wait to see that. I cannot wait to see how that turns out, like the full product. What do you think Sony will do with Discord? So obviously they're merging that with PlayStation, network and everything. So more than likely it would be kind of like the new community section because you guys remember they removed communities. I can see Discord being the supplement to it. That way we can have our own separate thing. You can chill with dudes, whether it be in games or just you're in my case, right? Being a YouTuber, I can chill with you guys while gaming. And you guys can recommend stuff. I can recommend stuff type of thing. You can do that that type of stuff with the server, so you can do that and actually have fun with it, which is cool. It's definitely a unique way of going about it. Pearl Abyss. No. I'm not saying like theaters need to go away. I'm saying like there should be an option for us to have both. So you don't have to go in the theater. You can just buy it. You know what I'm saying? And stream it. There are gonna be those people who want to go to the theater, you know, be around all the surroundings and whatnot. Hell, there's I forgot the name of this place, but it's like this real fancy place where you can like go there. It's like it's more high class, higher class, but some people want that experience. Might be integrated to the dashboard and update. Possibly. I can see it. Possibly. Wild Bates, what's going on? Yeah, everybody's saying God of War because God of War and Horizon was we were supposed to get updates on those before those games, you know, obviously got pushed back at this point, right? Like Horizon got pushed back to next year, and we got confirmation that obviously God of War wasn't going to come out this year, even though it was never going to come out this year. It was going to be next year. So yeah, I do expect God of War to be at this show. I expect to see it pretty much. I expect it to be like the big surprise at the end, because they did say in the end to look out for the end of the show for surprises. So that's going to be the surprise that ends the show, more than likely. I can see it. Yeah, I can definitely see it. What's up, Envy? Is that Envy? Yeah, what's up, brother? What's going on? What is happening? Let me turn this down. Why's my screen always do this every time? Aha! That's why. But yeah. That's what it's going to do. So when's the show? The show is going to be on Thursday. I'm going to be streaming it, so it's going to be Thursday at around, I think it's 4 p.m. Eastern time. So my stream's going to be live like around 3. That way everybody can chill. We get our, looks at everything. We can talk about what to expect. Whole 9 yards. You know, if anything happens leading up to the show, we can talk about it for, before we go into it and the whole 9 yards. So yeah, that's what's going to happen on Thursday. Then on Tuesday, we have an interview and everything planned. And then after Tuesday, obviously we got some good guests for Friday. So we're all set this week. We're good. First time in a while, we're actually set. Usually I'm winging it at the last minute. So nah, we're good. We're legit good. Yep, that's true, Envy. That is true. Thing is, though, dudes is scared to speak up, and they'll just throw shade at anybody who wants to speak up on the platform. Dudes called me a traitor for speaking my mind. Hey, man. Do you, player? You know what I mean? Do you? He said, what are those movie theaters? Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie, I really wanted to watch Candyman in the theater, not the theater, but in the Discord. I was like, bro, there's no way I'm going to a theater for that. Everybody be loud. Nah, I need to see that like here, see what's up. I'm not sure. To Die For, I'm not sure. That's facts, Cryptos. Those are the facts. Those are the facts, man. That is also the facts. Swy? Or Swizz, I'm sorry. It's definitely the facts. Everybody's scared, man. Nobody wants to upset people and be looked at differently. I'm like, bro, hey, man. Hey, do you? Do you, man? Do you? That's how you want to go about it. Do you? I ain't got time for it. Do you? But shit. Let me see here. I think that's about it for me. I think I covered everything. I spoke my mind. How long did the stream? Wow. I said the stream wasn't going to be long, and we ended up going over an hour. See? That's just me in a nutshell. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed, man. Glad we got the message across. To everybody who might watch this later, y'all already know what to do. Let me know what y'all think. Anyway, I don't want to be that guy that say I told you so, but I told you so. Speak up. Don't be complacent. Just tell it how it is. Are you going to play Fist? I've been up in arms with it. I might stream it. I'm not sure. So I might do it. Not really sure. Shout out to Perfect Image. What's going on, man? Appreciate you. Drop the 5. He says, hey, bro, it's your Inquisitor on Discord. What you think GTA 5 Online was changed to GTA Online, and what feature you expect on PS5 software? Okay, so let me go here. What you think of GTA 5's Online was changed to GTA Online with feature? So I'm looking at, I heard about it personally. It doesn't really bother me personally. Like, I'm not expecting much out of it, because what Rockstar managed to do with GTA Online, they pretty much made like an infinite cash cow in a sense, because they got this, they got the casino and all that stuff. So more than likely, all those changes going into GTA 6 especially, and since we're about to get the remaster, they're probably going to change a few things like the limits that you can get for money and all that stuff. They're about to really go all out and try to get shark cards and all that stuff. So they're about to really step it up for what you can do in that game, and probably give you more stuff that you're going to be willing to buy in the long run for the game. That's what I personally say for that game. Because when we get into GTA 6, you already know it's going to be a completely different ball game at that point in time. It's crazy, because you can buy yachts and all this stuff in GTA 5 now, mansions and businesses. Just imagine what they're going to do now when you go into GTA 6. When it be like, crazier mansions, crazier cars, more insane stuff. I really think they're just setting themselves up for like the bigger, long-term haul when they really start throwing more stuff at you in the screen. So that's why I see. What's up, Quantum? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. He says hit me up. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll hit you up. Hell yeah. I'll definitely hit you up. Discord is my new go-to social media site, but I try not to spend too much time on there. Yeah, you got to find the perfect balance between, social media and gaming, and that way you have the best, the best of both worlds type of thing. So yeah, you need to find the perfect mix. Me, I'm on social media, and I hardly text as much, or I hardly post as much, and whenever, unless it's like something for the channel, or I'll just like, talk about small stuff. Like, for example, for the show, I was like, it'd be crazy if we saw Spider-Man. I showed like an artwork for Spider-Man. I was like, that'd be crazy if we saw that for the show. So that type of thing. That was kind of the plan, Apex. That's what they wanted. That's what their main bread and butter with GTA is. It's kind of like the wackiness of the world, even though it's realistic. It's kind of like that's where they go about it. Nah, man. Just watch. Dudes are gonna be mad when rumors turn out to be fake. Hey, that's why I don't overhype myself no more. Now you see why I go in there with a stable mind. I don't overhype myself for these shows at all. But anyway, man. Hold on a second. Hey, Big Light, you play Ghost of Tsushima Legends mode yet? Legends mode. That's the multiplayer, right? So no, I did not play the Legends mode. Aside from my bare bones Facebook account, I don't engage in social media at all. See? You wise. I wanted to share trade secrets I recently learned, so definitely text me when you get the chance, brother. I got you, brother. You're totally right, but no, you guys talking. All right, well, that's pretty much the end, man. I will see you guys Monday. We're gonna go ahead and get back on the grind, everything in this nature. But hey, y'all know how it is, man. Your boy always tells it how it is. He speaks his mind the best way he knows possible. Perfect image another two. Appreciate it. He said, do you think GTA Online is for the GTA 6? Everything is going to carry over. So, yeah, everything's going to carry over and be like a big the way they're going with the world, from what I'm looking at here, everything carries over. And it's easily achieved by them. So, yeah, I can see it doing it. If they start, like, I don't think they're going to I don't think they're going to start you all over, personally, when it goes into GTA 6. If they do, then fine. But I mean, it looks like they can easily carry that stuff over. So it looks like that's what they're doing. They're building towards a bigger world down the road. Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. AEW tonight. CM Punk. So y'all already know I'm in a good mood. Ain't nobody messing up my mood. I'll be back, though, first thing Monday. And we'll start talking about all the stuff. We'll go over anything. And, yeah, I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Ryan. I'm signing out. Y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. And y'all, most importantly, be safe out here. All right? I'm out of here. All right.